Welcome back to Dubbzi Bricks for another episode of Building Gotham City in LEGO. In the last few updates, we've been working on the GCPD over the back there. There are loads of great comments over the last few episodes, and one of them was about the tiling effect I've got here, why I haven't done more of it, why don't I go do more of it as well, go around the corners and down, etc. The reason I've only done what I've done there is purely due to the pieces in my collection. That was pretty much all of the ingots I had, and I'm getting very low on the snot bricks as well. I could quite easily amend it at a later date if I come across some, so I will consider changing that further down the line, but for the time being I'm happy to leave that as it is. Now I would have liked to have carried on working on that in this update, however there are several parts that I need to get in, and I've ordered some of them, but the others I'm still trying to work out exactly how I'm going to be doing it, which I will try and work out over the next day or two, and then get those parts all ordered in. So we're going to be turning our attention away from that section here and going down to this end of the table. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I have been away on holiday in the UK, so all the videos that you saw, they were uploaded beforehand. I got back, very next day, I had to pack Arkham up as I was taking that to a convention in Dublin. That was great fun, and there were some amazing mocks there. But now that I've got the Arkham back on the table, it's the last time that was going to be taken to a convention. I'm now going to start sorting this area out here. I can finally get the train support all connected back up together permanently. So I need to remove a load of tiles here and get a train support put in place. I can finish the water here as well, but I need to work out what I'm going to be doing over this section here. Now we've got the Penguins submarine pen just here, and we're going to be having the iceberg lounge up on this section here. However, I'm not sure what I'm going to have below it just there. So that's just one thing I do need to work out. I am wondering whether to have some small dock of some description. So if there are any criminals that are arriving by boat, they want to go up to the iceberg lounge, then they can do so. It might also be a good place to have some shady deals going on or something like that, but yeah, we'll have a good think about it. But it'd be so nice to get that section all tidied up. The one problem I have got with that section is it's quite hard to get to it. It's a long way over from here. It's quite hard to reach over from the back there. So yeah, looking forward to that little challenge just there. So anyway, without further ado, let's clear all of these loose bits off of here, get the water section sorted out along here, and get that train support put in the centre. And that's the water section all completed, and it takes ages to get that done, but it's so satisfying once it's all done. And it is also good fun doing so. With the boat shadow here, I've moved it back, or the front section here I've moved back, but I haven't moved this back any further. What I'm going to do is just make the boat this size, so it's shrunk in size by probably about 12 studs. I think it's still going to be perfectly big enough for what we want to show on the storytelling side of things. We've added this pier just here. Do still need to add some more details to the pier, but that's the base structure of it, all ready to go. This is now in the water, and I just need to work out where I'm going to be putting the train support just here, and also one in the water just there. The one in the water is going to be a very thin one, just to help take the weight of the curved track as it goes around. What I'm going to do now is turn my attention to this back area here, get that all tied up, ready for whatever structure or support pillars I decide to put in place, all ready for the iceberg lounge. And that's all of the water section all in place, and I've also removed a load of the trans tiles underneath the Statue of Liberty there, or the Lady of Gotham should I say. So that's all fixed in place now, and that's come in handy as it has freed up a whole load of the trans tiles. And all I've got left to do now is this little section just here, and then that's all of the water completed. And so hopefully these tiles that I've got here are going to be sufficient to get that done. So I'm just going to quickly get that done now, and then that's all of the water all completed for the entire city. And that's all of the water now completed around Gotham City, and this is all of the trans tiles that I've got left, so it's worked out perfectly. Actually, there's one more just there. But yeah, it's nice to have the water section all completed within the city. Now that we've got all of this completed all the way around here, let's start reattaching the train line on here and getting those final train supports all in place. And there we have the train supports all in place, so there's plenty of strength in the train track there now, so I'm confident that when the train goes round it's not going to give way. And I've actually had to build the wall out a little bit here, and that's just so I can keep the same style as I've got along the rest of the docks area just there. But I think it looks pretty good. It's got a nice bit of character to that, and I think once I've got all of the details added to the top of the pier here as well, I think that's going to look pretty good. And one scene I might put on there is James Gordon pointing a gun at the back of the Penguin, as you see in the Gotham TV show. But there's loads of places where we can do lots of good storytelling here. Now over the back there, it's nice having that all tidied up now and ready for whatever structure we decide to put on there. Now, the iceberg lounge is going up on this top section here. I'm not sure yet of its size, shape or style, but what I am now considering doing is actually putting the 44 below bar in that section there, as you see in the Batman movie. The good thing with having the 44 below bar here as well is you could have it so the criminals are arriving by boat on this section here and entering it, or they could enter it from the iceberg lounge above. So I think that could have quite a cool look down there, and being as it's right next to the Penguins submarine pen as well, it all fits in perfectly. And there's a little ledge that comes out here as well, so I might actually put some steps going down and another doorway into the 44 below there, because there is a slight gap just beside the submarine pen there, which again could be another way for villains to get access to the 44 below. But yeah, loads of planning needs to be done with this, just so I can make sure that I get it looking exactly how I want it to look. And of course, I've still got to finish doing the top here of the submarine pen. I'm not sure exactly how I want that to look. I'm thinking about possibly just having a flat roof and then an office or something on top of it maybe. But yeah, this again is something that we do need to have a good think about. Now with the train track, this is all connected up this side here. I haven't, however, connected it on the back edge just there, as I need to tile underneath the curved slopes just here, and then I'll be able to attach the straights thereafter. Once I've done that, I can then start putting the platforms in, and we'll be all ready for the train station in that section. So there's lots of exciting things coming up here in Gotham City. It's just a case of working out which ones we're going to be working on. I keep getting so far through a build, running out of pieces, and whilst I'm ordering it, I then turn my attention to another one. So we still got to go back to Ace Chemicals over there and get that all finished. I have had several pieces come in for that, so that is something I would like to turn my attention back to very soon. And I thought I'd just show you before and after of the progress in this update. So this is before and here is after. So as you can see, quite a bit of tidying up has been done to this part of the city. Anyway, that's all we have time for. I hope you've enjoyed the update. If you have, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. If you watch on your mobile, if you could hit that hype button, that'd be fantastic, because that really does help others to discover the channel. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channel. If you know anybody else you think could be interested in building Gotham City in Lego, if you could share the channel with them, it'd be much appreciated. Thanks for watching. Bye. Till next time. Bye for now.